Hello student, welcome to Yourpedia Education. Myself Kailash. So today I'm here with one of the BARC interview of my student which was scheduled on 7th of December. Fine. So first of all, let me make some key points. The first is the interview of this candidate, this aspirant lasts for 1 hour and 20 minutes. It means it was quite a good discussion, interactive sessions. Fine. In this session, they try to assist the aspirant, means they will assist you. Whosoever is having BARC interview, please listen. If you are stuck in some question, they will definitely assist you. And at the same time, they will try to confuse and break momentum. How they break the momentum? By putting some very big statements question and real time based questions. See, if you don't know, directly say no. Don't try to confuse yourself. If you get involved in the question without knowing anything, then definitely you will lose your momentum and you will end up with a very bad interview experience. So keep these points in mind. Fine. They will wait in some of the question till the time you don't obtain answer. Sometimes what happens, they give you question and they don't ask next question till the time you don't get the answer. So these are the some of the key points. And this time what is new? Earlier they will give you pen and paper in front of their table, but this time because of social distancing, your interview are conducting on the whiteboard. So you must be mentally prepared for these things. That is why I discussed these all key points with you people, right? The candidate was from electronics and communication. Then he was asked about its favorite domain. Then he told them analog circuit, control system, network, communication, digital electronics. And there were almost 20 to 25 questions in this 1 hour and 20 minute session which were asked only from these subjects, right? Definitely there was some non-technical question about the gap of the candidate that I have told her how to manipulate the things. Fine. And even in analog circuit students, the most of the question were the question which I asked in the mock interview. So if I start with the analog electronics, what they ask mostly in the analog electronics, see, in analog electronics, they mostly focus on the applications of analog circuit. Application of analog circuit. Now they didn't ask what are the application of analog circuit, but they give you one situation and one real-time situation and ask you which device or which instrument or which circuit we can use. Like they ask somewhat like draw a circuit to get the rate of change of temperature of any industry. So definitely that is the application of analog circuit or analog devices. Fine. Then they ask that how to obtain temperature difference, how to obtain difference between two temperature, right? Then they switch to the how to rectify signal in millivolt and microvolt range. I have told you earlier, you can make the use of what? Precision rectifier. Fine. And immediately after this, they ask the question, what are the disadvantage of precision rectifier? Disadvantage of precision rectifier using single diode. So these were the some of the questions which were asked in the chain, and then immediately he shifted to the concept of virtual short. What do you understand by the concept of virtual short of operational amplifier? And he even asked to derive it. To derive it means to check whether you just remember the formula or you know the entire concept. Fine. Then he start asking about non-inverting configuration of circuit or op-amp, right? Then he told or he asked why we use resistor in feedback. So if you check these questions, student, these are very basic questions. That is why I have told you in earlier video of ISRO also. Indirectly, these all topics, these all questions are covered in the GATE syllabus which you have prepared for written. But When there will be interview, then the direction or meaning of the topic changes. That is why I already told you that you need to have focus on the physical interpretation of that concept. What is the practical implementation? How practically that concept is utilized in the synthesis of system or circuit. Right? Now, then he moves towards the control system. Then question asked in the control system were some of the good question and some were the straightway questions. The first question, simply he asked, difference between open loop and closed loop. Open loop and closed loop. Fine. And one thing very clear to you all, it seems, yeah, we know definition how to define open loop and closed loop, but it also depends how you answer, because the next question will be related directly to the answer you have given for this. So the different student will give different direction answer, the question will be different. Then they ask stability and frequency response relation. Stability and frequency response relation. Then they link the concept of feedback with stability. He simply asked, if we apply feedback to an open loop configuration, then the resulting system will be stable or unstable, and if there are any constraints, please discuss those all constraints. Fine. Then he simply take a real-time example, whether fan is open loop or closed loop. These were the question he asked. Then after that, I told you yesterday also in ISRO, steady state error is very important from interview point of view. Steady state error, from the topic steady state error, there were question. He simply asked, what is steady state error when ramp is applied to, when ramp input is applied to second order system. When ramp input is applied to second order system, then comment on the steady state error. Right? Then he simply again, because student answered this question, then he shifted again the second question attached to the same concept. What was that? That was steady state error comparison. Steady state error comparison. Error comparison for what? For first order and second order. Right? Then there were questions on gain margin or phase margin also. He asked you to increase gain margin from 10 dB to 20 dB. What value of K is required? Fine. Now why I am writing these questions here, student? Because if you check these questions and if you say the basic syllabus of control system, you will feel these all are somewhere included. Again the same thing, the entire concepts are identical what you have studied for the written exam, but in interview the sense of the concept in what direction that will be asked, that is totally different. Means if you have studied in well detail, in well depth, you are having the understanding of the behind picture, what actually is behind that topic, behind that conclusion, then it will be quite easier for you people to answer. Fine. Then there was one more subject of her, that was network. In network, question were asked. The first question was simple numerical. Some changes he made in Wheatstone Bridge. If you know the concept of Wheatstone Bridge, then there is nothing difficult in this question. Then he asked a very good question. What do you understand by the tank circuit? Fine. What are the application of the tank circuit? And linked to this, he simply asked you to draw frequency versus impedance graph for idle tank circuit. What? Idle tank circuit. These questions were interlinked. Aspirants keep on going the answering the question and he keep on putting the next question. Okay. Then he's again asking the same, how we can use it for tuning purpose. Fine. When it has infinite impedance at resonant frequency. at resonant frequency. So these were the some of the question from network, and again he again elongate this concept and ask at what stage tuning circuit are tuning circuits are used in receivers. These were the some of the questions which integrated the concept of network as well as some communication topic. Fine. Then later on, next subject of the student was communication. Right? In communication, he was asked very simple question. Then how to generate AM wave? About the generation of AM wave, how to generate AM wave. Then he proceed with the frequency of message and carrier. What do you mean by the frequency of message and carrier for different AM systems? Then he simply go for the block diagram of receiver. Very fundamental question. You might have studied in the basic also. And then he go a bit about why we can listen to AM radio everywhere but not FM. Then he included what are intermediate frequency ranges for AM and intermediate frequency ranges for FM. Why? If it is in kilohertz, then he can make next question why. If it is in megahertz, then why? Right? Then simply he switched to the what is the reason for attenuation? In AM radio? These were the questions which he covered in the communication, and you can see most of the questions were asked from the analog communication part. There were no question from the digital communication. Fine. Then last he asked some question about digital electronics, and in digital electronics he asked some good question, right? In digital electronics, then most of the question he asked on the real-time application based. Fine. Second, signal detector. He asked to design the signal detector. He provided the conditions. Fine. Then he defined what is difference between combinational and sequential circuit. Then he asked, how we can generate 50 hertz clock frequency from 50 hertz sinusoidal. You need to give him the design. And this question he also asked, if I have 60 hertz sine, then how to generate 50 hertz clock frequency? These type of the question he molded in the interview. Fine. Then there were questions about ADC, DAC, how ADC and DAC is associated with the electric motor. Fine. Movement of the motor were included with the resolution of ADC and DAC, especially the concept of step motor. So these were the questions, student, which were asked from this student in BARC interview. If you check the question list, all the questions are very basics and fundamental. If you have studied the subject very thoroughly on fundamental level, then there will be no difficulty in the interview. For ISRO aspirant, I will suggest the same pattern. Keep your fundamental clear about all the frequently or mostly or dominating concepts of electronics and communication engineering. Right? If you had adopted numerical approach till the written exam, then you need to change a bit your thinking process, because you must be very good at thinking. Interview, they will instantaneously ask you question. You must be able to recall the terms. Right? So hopefully this will definitely help you aspirant. Right? Thank you.